Second, Leo. Just gonna do Leo's reading. We'll wait a couple minutes for people to come in. 1 second, Leo. Let me make sure my mic is correctly on for our Leos. Hold on. Let me make sure I can hear. Mic check, mic check. I don't know if I can hear myself, Leo. Hold on. Pause this. Okay. Hopefully I can hear myself. Mic check, mic check. Oh wait, our mic is not. What is wrong with this mic? I'm not sure if this is. All right, mic check, mic check. Okay. All right, Leos. Okay. Okay, Leo, our mic is on. We are mic'd. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday season to our lovely lions. Welcome, Leos. Let's clear the energy. Ashe. All right, Leos, what I was getting for you guys too, while I was shuffling the cards, there's a heavy karmic tie that some of you guys have been maybe held on to for a long time. I'm getting for some of you, it could be love. It could be somebody that you're connected to, that you've been connected to for a long time, maybe 7 years. Like it's been a very long time, Leo. Um, there's a cutting of energy that has to happen before some sort of taking off or some sort of new beginning is happening. Like something has to happen, Leo. And this can be relative to also there's something that you've been working on for a long time, but something has been like impeding or imposing on something that you're doing. And so for some of you, there's a balancing of energies that has to happen, Leo. Um, but this karmic tie has to go. And some of you guys could be there's a decision that you could be vacillating on. There's a vacillating of maybe there's some sort of I don't know why I'm getting confusion, Leo. Let's see. There it is, Leo. Trust. There's some sort of ugh, Five of Swords. Um, there could be some sort of vacillating, Leo, or some sort of going back and forth. It could be almost internal. Like this can be an internal conflict. Like you're not even sure how to cut this person off or cut the situation off, but something has to break loose in order for something new to come through. Here you are, Sun card, Leo. And there's a risk. Some of you guys have to take a risk. Trust your intuition. And some of you guys know, whoever this is, however this relates to you, Leo, you know it. Like you know this to be true, right? Like you know that whoever this is, hi, you suck said hi. Okay, why are you here? Let's block this person. Let's block them. I don't know why we're getting these bots in here. Hold on, Leo. Uh, I don't even know how to block. Let's hide this user. Okay, they can talk to themselves, but they're out of the chat now. I'm not gonna. And this is the energy, Leo. This could be somebody. There's somebody impeding or imposing on your energetic space. Five of Wands here. And so the message here, Leo, is to ignore something. Trust your intuition or wherever the divine is leading you. So wherever the divine is leading you, Leo, you have to trust that. Ignore the naysayers because there's something coming through for you, but you have to take a risk and get out of your own mind, get out of your own head, Leo. There's something that could be, wow, something is asking for your attention, Leo. It's asking to be set with, it's asking to be dealt with. This could have something to do with a friendship group, or somebody that you know. Um, Whoever this person is, Leo, I don't know why it could be, for some of you, this could be difficult. If this is relative to love, Leo, it could be somebody that you have been with in a relationship for a long time. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe an Earth sign. But there's a severing of ties, Leo, that has to happen in order for you to move forward because there's something, wow, illusion. There's something that you may not be seeing, Leo. Um, Ooh, who is this person? They could be causing some sort of confusion. It could be causing you some sort of confusion, Leo. The spirit is asking you to see through something. Some of you guys know at the center, at the core of it, you know, we just had a Jupiter, a Leo Kazimi. Oh my God, we have the sun in Leo. We got Mercury in Leo, the South Node in Leo, Jupiter in Leo. So, Leo, this is a time that's really asking you to release and let go and see through some sort of illusion. And for you to see through that illusion, you have to trust your intuition because whatever this is, this could be something. For some of you, it could be a creative project. It could be something that's very dear to your heart, something that brings you joy. It can be relative to something that you have, a childhood dream, something that you want, that you've been at it for a while, that you've been maybe studying, whatever it is that you want to do, Leo, that you've had your heart set on. There's somebody that could be draining the life force out of you that you have to move away from. Oof. Um, I love this. And here you are, standing in your energy, Leo. Queen of Wands, Star card, Eight of Wands. Release it. And some of you, for some of you, this energy, whatever it is, now, however it relates to your life, right? Person, place, job, whatever. They could be coming back around. Somebody can sense that something is coming in for you, Leo. And sometimes when other energies, they sense that something is good is coming in for you, they try to cling on or come back. Be mindful of this. Trust your intuition to see through illusion of how somebody's speaking to you. They could be saying nice things to you. There could be some sort of messages coming in, Leo. It could be like a very manipulative person. I'm getting a King of Cups here. But be very mindful. There's something that you're not seeing. I'm so surprised that we didn't see the Seven of Swords. And look at you, Lion. There you are, Leo. Some of you guys you're coming into a very accomplished time. You could be, um, wow, Leo, because Leo is the stage. For some of you, you could be coming in some sort of visibility. For others of you, there's victory over some sort of, you're triumphing over some sort of adversity that you came out of. The death card here. And then here we go. This is exactly what I was saying. Seven of Swords. Um, ooh, Leo, you're triumphing. You're having some sort of victory, Leo. There's a victory here. You have to trust it. I just keep getting some sort of second guessing. You know, the South Node is on your sun, Leo. So this could be like an ego death for some of you, right? Some of you guys could be questioning your own abilities, but don't, who, when I tell you, listen to spirit and trust your, somebody could be, oh man, almost trying to minimize who you are. You have to be mindful of an old frequency, Leo, that's trying to come back in and maybe confuse your mind or trick you out of some sort of position. Do be mindful of that. Don't pay attention to it. We have to not focus on the 3D world here. This is focusing on the 4D and coming inward, Leo, because you have something very special. You have something that the world is waiting for. And this is you being confident and believing in whatever it is that you do. Believe in that shit. Believe in it. Trust in your own abilities. Don't let someone else try to come in or impede or impose on your gifts, your talents, or who you are, your confidence. It definitely could be your confidence. This could be humbling for you, Leo, too, especially since the South Node is on your sun. This could be like again, I don't want to sound repetitive, but it could be an ego death. And when I say ego death, I'm not meaning in terms of, oh, being humiliated or having to dim your light. This is something, it's a karmic hold, it's a karmic tie that has to be broken here, Leo. And now this could be, it could be just a limiting thought. It could be something that you, a program, right? But I'm really getting it's a person, and you have to be mindful, Leo. This could be somebody coming in and testing your confidence. Be mindful. Um, be very mindful of someone in your energy that doesn't have your best interest at heart. And I'm really just getting your confidence. And so this could be a test, right? We do have Saturn is trining you, especially early degree Leos. This is very karmic. Saturn is a karmic planet, and so when Saturn is trining you, that's a beautiful energy because Saturn is allowing the necessary boundaries. Leo is giving you stability, and it really undergirds a foundation. Whatever it is that you're trying to build here, block it out. Block these, whatever this is. You're welcome, Shell McFree. Block these people out. Saturn is here to support whatever it is that you're doing. And sometimes Saturn, some of you guys, I know you guys have been through a lot of Leos. You have Pluto opposing you. This is really stripping of the ego. This is the death card, Scorpio energy that we're getting, Leo. This is some heavy energy, and it's really asking you to sit with the shadow. And sometimes that's not easy, sitting with your own thoughts, sitting with the shit that you have to clear out, right? And even if that is other relationships or people, but really sitting in that. And Saturn here is really allowing you, Leo, to move through this energy and really build something worth lasting. The Seven of Pentacles. Saturn is, especially Saturn trine Mercury. Ooh, Leo, this is such a beautiful time. It's been very heavy. I know, Leo, trust me, I know. It's been so heavy, especially Pluto. You guys have, there's so much energy in Leo right now to where it's like, oh God, it's like a testing of your fate, Leo. Some of you guys' fate has been tested to the point of, you maybe, some of you maybe even thought you wouldn't even be here right now. And I just want to tell you, ooh, hold on. Sometimes grief and this shit can be so heavy where it seems like there's no way out. But trust me, Leo, it is. It is, it is, it is. And some of you guys really need to stand guard. Stand guard on what you believe in, stand guard on your faith. This is a building of your faith, your spiritual fortitude, Leo. Protect what is yours. The fact that the Six of Wands, here you are, the Sun card, here you are, the Queen of Wands, you have what it takes. And this, whatever it is that you're going through right now, Leo, it's just a test of your faith. Some of you, you're a brand new person. Some of you won't even be recognizable. By this time next year, when Jupiter goes into Virgo, and when the South Node in the 2 years' time comes out of your sign, Leo, you're not going to be recognizable. But we have the 6 to the 7. So this is protect what is yours. Guard your heart. Leo rules the heart. Don't allow whatever this situation was, Leo. Don't allow this to take the joy, the compassion, the love, because you're ruled by the sun, but you guys move through the heart. And you don't want anyone to try to take that love and that compassion that really makes Leo energy beautiful when it's high vibrational, when it is operating out of a healthy ego. Don't allow anybody to take that away from you, Leo. Don't allow anyone to take that away from you. You stand guard stand guard at your heart, guard your mind, your thoughts. Do not let other people come in and try to tell you who the fuck you are, because you know who you are. You don't need anybody else to tell you that. And so protect that. Protect your heart, Leo. Sometimes we allow situations to jade us. And see, when somebody miserable can be in your life, or there's a situation that seems very hard, it could jade you. Look, here you are. Don't allow the situation to jade you, Leo. I just got a snot with the iron fist that you rule. Leo, the way you guys are showing up in your fucking reading. Look at this. The Strength card, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Chariot. And it's almost like when Leo energy is not, don't hide yourself, because when Leo energy has been tested to the point where people will say Leos can be arrogant, right? That's a negative connotation of Leo, that when it's not vibrating high, my dog, you guys, he's sleeping and he's dreaming right now. I want to Sorry, my baby is dreaming and he's barking. That could be a message for some of you. But Leo, what was I gonna say? Oh, oftentimes, with Leo energy, it could be over the top, it could be arrogance, it could be overconfident. And what this Jupiter Kazemi is, for some of you, Leo, Spirit is saying, don't allow someone to allow you to hide your light, right? There's a difference in wanting to be seen or taking up space because Leo is so magnetic. Leo automatically has a magnetism, right? You can walk in a room and people are going to be magnetized you. You're the sun. You can't hide the sun. You can't dim them. No matter what you do, you can't fucking hide the sun. You can't. And so don't allow someone else to make you dim your light or hide your light because that can be the opposite of Leo, right? Leo can be arrogant, it can be boastful, it's the stage, but then it can also hide themselves. So don't let anybody make you hide, stunt yourself, or shrink yourself, Leo. You're meant to shine in whatever capacity, whatever it is that you do, you're meant to shine in that. And so really see through some sort of illusion as it pertains to who you are, as it pertains to how you show up in the world, because how you're going to show up in the world, Leo, next year, this time next year, when all this energy, and in 2 years times too, when this comes out, when Leo, when Jupiter comes out of Leo, but also you have Pluto in Aquarius that's going to be opposing you for the next 20 plus years. So everything about you is changing, Leo. But when you come out of this, there's some sort of illusion that's going to be cleared as it pertains to, I named this reading, you're releasing old karmic ties. And that's what it's relative to. There's something that you are clearing out that has to be released. This could feel like one of you guys said it feels heavy. I know. Trust me, it's not going to always be that way, Leo. Resilience. The first card in this was resilience. Um, Stay focused, Leo. There's going to be a lot of distractions too. For some of you, could be a lot of distractions coming in. Some of you guys can be in some sort of sabbatical, or you've been in a sabbatical. Some of you guys, I'm just kidding, you could have lost family members. Confidence. Look at that. Confidence. Leo is confidence. Stay true to your confidence, Leo. Um, Come into your confidence. Own who the fuck you are. Own your gifts, own your aura, own your power. There's something you guys are discovering about yourself through this time. There's something being illuminated, like with the high priestess and the illusion, Maya. Something's being illuminated, Leo. Hope. God, for some of you, Leo, don't give up. God, don't give up hope, man. You know, another archetype of Leo energy is pure joy, right? Do what the fuck makes you happy, Leo. And you know, that's what Pluto is opposing you guys too, right? You guys are the natural fifth house in the astrology wheel. And so Aquarius, your opposite, is asking you something, right? Our opposites are always asking, is trying to teach us something. So what is Aquarius trying to teach Leo? Aquarius is saying go inward. This is not about other people, Leo. This is really about you. And I'm just with the collaboration card. Yes, this can be collaboration with other people, but I'm getting an inward. This is a shadow work. This is, instead of me focusing on giving myself and light to the world, this is about, I got to focus on Leo now. I got to come back to my heart center space. What makes me happy instead of doing it for other people, right? The South Node on your sun. And I love Leos. I'm an Aries, by the way, and Leos is anybody that knows me, Leos are one of my favorite signs. And I say that because every time any relationship that I've had with a Leo, they're loyal for one when they're high vibrational. They always got your back, and they're just beautiful energy to be around. They always have your back. And for some of you, Leo, someone could have took advantage of how you show up and how you give yourself to others, how you constantly giving your heart away, giving your love away. Leos are meant to fucking love, right? And that's the thing with every sign, you have to show them exactly the energy that they are. You have to give them that energy, right? Give Leos the attention that they need in a healthy way, right? Like Aries are meant to be selfish, but not in a selfish way to where like mine, but selfish when it comes to healing, selfish when it comes to their boundaries, right? That could be for some of you. Maybe you have Aries in your chart somewhere. Um, but collaboration, Leo, this definitely could be a collaboration that's coming in for some of you because there's something pretty prominent coming in for you. And so, but you're in preparation now. You're cutting a karmic tie to receive what is coming for you, Leo. Transformation. I love that because that's exactly, you guys are going through a metamorphosis, a beautiful metamorphosis, Leo. This is a changing of the soul, a rewiring of the mind, new programs, Leo. I mean, wow. Some of you guys, wow. Trust me, I know. I have Pluto opposing my sun natally. I know. I know this shit hurts. It's heavy. It's not easy. Sometimes it feels like days where you can't even make it through. But ultimately, what Pluto does is like when you have a pipe, right? And your pipe needs to be cleaned and your toilet's overflowing. This time of rest and rejuvenation and going inward, Leo. Let me pick up the card. That's what Pluto does. You have to clear the pipes, right? The pipes have to be cleared. And so some of you guys, this is the time of rest, not forcing something, but rest. So you can be prepared for the opportunities and the collaborations that are coming in for you, Leo. You are so welcome, Shell McPhee. You're absolutely welcome, love. Seven of Pentacles again. It's not about the destination, but rather the journey. And I know that sounds cliche, Leo, but there's so much inner work that's happening here. So, Seven of Wands. You see, when I love when the same cards repeat, that's how you know this message is um, hitting home. Or when it's repeating, it means there's a clear message here, Leo. And so the Seven of Wands here is to really have conviction and stand your ground, Leo, in terms of your strength, your will. Some of you guys, this is a test of your will. Um, your will has been sharpened. Your courage, Leo, was courage. Um, Justice, Leo. I just seen the Devil card too. Let's see. Thank you guys for liking the videos. Wow, or liking the video. Got a lot of likes. This could be a time of heavy emotions, things that are coming up to the surface. This is what Pluto does. Pluto brings things to the surface that needs to be cleaned, cleared, and purged. Rebirth energy. It could be heavy. We have all this Leo energy. I think the moon just was in Leo. This is a very karmic time, Leo, and it's something that has to happen. Let it shed. Feel it too. Whatever this is, feel your way through this, Leo. Let that heart of yours purge, clean, clear, and renew. Um, Allow this will to turn. It's all going to turn in your favor, Leo. Um, this is just a time of fortification. Fortification. Some of you guys, there needs to be some sort of cleansing too. Maybe you should do a cleansing bath. We do have a full moon coming up. Is it a full moon in Aquarius? Maybe I can't remember. I have to look that up. Trust. Um, the intuition in the priestess is here. Some of you guys could be second guessing something too. There could be something very significant about your dream space, Leo. Um, there could be messages coming through to your dream. I'm just really getting the intuition too. There's a crystal right above her third eye here. And some of you got this is literally seeing through the illusions, but trust. There's something coming through a dream. It could be relative to an ancestor, Pisces sort of energy. I'm getting a lot of 12th house energy, but trust this. Some of you guys could be having dreams about something. You can get a creative download through a dream, and that could be relative to something that's coming through for you, Leo. Wow. Some of you guys this time next year, you could be on stage. There's something very beautiful coming in for Leos, man. And for this new thing, for God to do a new thing for you, this old shit has to die. What is that video, Erica Badu, where she was saying, you got to leave it back there. You know, that old you has to die. You got to leave that shit back there, Leo, because whatever is coming through is very beautiful for you. And it's your time to take something, take root. There's opportunities here that's coming in. There's collaborations that's coming in. Some of you got new beginnings. Look at that. Forgiveness and inexperience. So, forgiveness, Leo, forgive. Um, and I know this sounds cliche too, but forgiveness is always for us, it's never for them. Oftentimes we hold on to things and people, places. Some of you guys can have Cancer energy in your chart, Cancer moon, I just got, but something needs to be let go of. It's the karmic tie, whatever this is. Somebody that deeply hurts you, Leo, or it could be a death, it could be a loss. There's just a lot of grief. And so, hi, you gotta let it go. And I know it's easier said than done, Leo, but practicing forgiveness. You know what's interesting in health astrology, Leo? Leo literally rules a heart. Like if you can see in somebody's chart, like if you were to look at a heart attack, it's usually Leo energy. I'm not to sound morbid, but that's what Leo energy is. And so I say that because people, my sister, rest in peace, my soul says she died of literally congestive heart failure. This is a specific message for somebody. And it's because her heart was broken. And oftentimes it's more so emotional and spiritual than it actually is physical, because there's some sort of emotion, Leo, that we're holding in our body that we're not releasing, that's causing some sort of illness. And so, if you can address the issue here within the heart space, forgiveness is huge. We hold so much grief and pain in our heart center and our lung space, all in the respiratory issue. If there's any autoimmune disease or respiratory issues, it's because of some sort of heartache, grief that you're deeply holding on to, Leo. And so, Spirit is asking you to really forgive that, because it's not about the other person. And we've all been there, right? I know some of you have been through situations where it can challenge you so much to where you second guess life. I had somebody betray me so deeply, Leo, that I thought was a friend. It shook me to my core. And this was when Jupiter was in Aries and I was in Aries. And so that's the thing with Jupiter. People say, oh my God, Jupiter is about to be blessed. You're about to get all this luck. Jupiter is about to rid whatever's not meant to be in your life. And that shit can be painful as fuck. Okay. It's not about that person. Somebody could have said something to you, Leo, that could have shook you to your core or betrayed you to the point where it could have broken your heart. And I know that it's heavy. It is not easy. Oh my God, it's not easy. I know, but it's really for yourself. And so ask yourself, Leo, to come in. There's a strong message here of coming into the heart space and allowing yourself to feel something. Journaling, for some of you, journaling is very important. Some of you need to journal, write it down. Somatic work, if that's what you need to do, Leo. I have a meditation channel and I do somatic sessions. I'm a certified yoga teacher. If you need that, there's a link in my description box. Even a free meditation if that's what you need, Leo. But there's something that needs to clear and purge out of the heart space so you can move forward, Leo. It's not about them. And I know it's hard too. When somebody says something to you that could hurt really deeply, like they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but I can't remember. No, I don't want to paraphrase that because I'm not getting it right. But it's never about the other person. Ooh, and you know what I'm getting, Lil? For some of you, relative to this could be love. For some of you, somebody could have hurt you really bad, and they're living their life. Somebody could almost thought this was a fucking joke. And let me tell you, ancestors are someone who did you really dirty, Leo. They got another thing coming. I'll tell you that. There's an ancestor that does not fucking play about you. Somebody who could have laughed at your downfall, could have maybe humiliated you at some point or made you feel really fucking low. That person, they're going to, ooh, God's going to give them a seat at your table. Spirit guides, ancestors, source are going to give them a seat at the table to watch you be successful. Somebody said something. Queen of, somebody said something. Five of Pentacles. Oh my God, Leo. Someone could have said something to you, Leo. I don't know if they hit it where it fucking hurts. I'm just getting Mars and Gemini energy. That's that Mars and Gemini where somebody can like got some sick ass wordplay and they can fucking cut with their fucking words. Somebody, Libra, Gemini, it could be a air sign, could have said something to you, and I'm just getting there. This is a jealousy energy, and I don't get this often. And I'm not trying to toot nobody's fucking horn. This is what's coming through spirit, whether it's about them or you. Somebody could have said something to somebody out of pure jealousy. And this could be, Leo, what the energy was coming back and from the beginning. Somebody wanted to hit you where it fucking hurts. Somebody could have wanted to hit you where it hurts. And that's because of your light. Do you understand? People could just be mad at the love that people has for you, your energy of just who you are, your presence that makes people mad, right? And I'm just getting that could be an air sign. This person that constantly studies you, watches you, looking for an opportunity, maybe if you were grieving or going through something, to hit you where it hurts, to make you feel really low about yourself. And this is the energy, Leo, where I'm saying, because the South Node is in your ego. And so ask yourself, what in this individual, what are they teaching me? And oftentimes this can be relative to, where am I shrinking myself? Where am I not showing up for myself? Where am I not setting necessary fucking boundaries with people that do not deserve my love and kindness? Where am I not giving that to myself? Sometimes Leos can really overgive that energy. And people could just be mad at the love that surrounds you, can make someone upset just because of who you are. Let me tell you, when somebody's miserable, they that can make them mad. When somebody is truly miserable and they have nothing going on in their lives, you just being you, Leo, can make them very fucking mad. And so severing of ties, listening to spirit too. There's a strong message of spirit, of discernment to who is around you. I don't want to convolute this conversation, Leo, but who's in your circle? Who are the people that surround you? Who, there could be somebody I'm getting there for a long time. This could even be a family member. It does not matter if they're family or not. If you know spiritually and in your heart this person isn't good for you, you got to cut it out. There, don't vacillate. Look at this. Don't vacillate. There's a vacillating here. Cut it out. Cut it out, love. It's time to cut it out. Um, but back to a specific message for somebody. Somebody could have said something really cold, um, where it deeply hurt. This could have cut, and that's where the forgiveness is coming in at, Leo. There's a saying. What is it? Sometimes people never forget how you made them feel, right? Um, and sometimes that's heavy to carry. How someone made you feel. How do you feel about yourself, Leo? This is really about yourself. This definitely could have been a relationship too. It could have been a love partner, this karmic tie that you've gotten some sort of clarity about, Leo, that you're moving away from. Here you are again, that you're moving away from. Look at this, Ten of Swords and the Devil card. This is literally cutting, severing a karmic tie that has to end. It has to end. Leo, how long have we been? 30 minutes. All right. There you are again. The Chariot and the Six of Wands. It isn't easy cutting this, leaving this old energy behind. But you gotta cut it out, Leo. And that's what you guys are doing. Something about this time next year in Cancer season, something could be taken off for you guys. I don't know, this is a specific message for an artist, a Leo that's in film. There could be some sort of film opportunity or collaboration with a writing project, film for some of you, film. um, Leo, should we get one more card? Let's get one more card. And I'm going to close this reading out for our lovely Leos. Okay. Cognizant. Be cognizant, Leo, of how you're speaking to yourself. Resolve. There's a resolve that's happening within your heart space. Resolving old issues, forgiveness, Leo. Mercury. And this is the air energy. I was picking up some air signs. Some of you guys dealt with a really very low vibrational, I don't even want to say evil, but a very mean spirited woman. It could have been a very mean spirited air sign, Leo, or Gemini, Aquarius, whoever air sign. Be cognizant, because you know what, Leo, the swords that came out too here. Um, Sometimes you can match energy. Listen, sometimes being healed is saying, you know what, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. And I don't have to put up with your shit, right? You don't have to stoop to the level, but leave me the fuck alone. Um, be cognizant though of how you're speaking to yourself. And the more you open up your heart space, Leo, and love yourself, the more you're putting that energy out into the world, right? And the more you're going to be met with that energy. Some of you guys have not neglected yourself, but you weren't showing up for yourself the way you were showing up for others. And sometimes the universe has to show you that. And so it's really time to bring that energy back to yourself, Leo. Be cognizant, though. Mercury is very prominent in this reading, air energy, mercurial energy. And so with that, though, I'm getting different paradigms, different thought patterns, a shift in consciousness, Leo. But be cognizant of how you're speaking to yourself and others. All right, Leo, that is your reading. Happy eclipse season. This eclipse is in your sign, and so it is all about you. And this is a transformation of the soul, Leo. And I love it because you guys are beginning to shed old patterns, people, places, and things that are no longer serving you so you can walk into this divine, your highest timeline, basically. All right, Leo, love you, Lions. Happy birthday. I hope you guys are having a lovely birthday season and take care. I'll see you soon.